Hi folks, it's Texas Food Dude, and I'm doing a cooking video. I haven't done a cooking video in a while, but I got some cool toys for Christmas, so I'm gonna put them to use. Today I am cooking a picanha. A picanha is the fat cap on a sirloin, and it's really, really nice. I'm gonna season it with some Zavala's beef rub. It's a black pepper, kosher salt, a little bit of garlic. And I'm also going to make my green beans. That's the main reason why I'm making the videos, because I wanted to showcase my green beans. My Cowboy Green Beans are the best, aren't they?
Yeah!
They're very good. So, sit back and watch me make some food. This is a picanha. This is the overhead view of a picanha. Like I said, it is the fat cap of a sirloin. There's the other part that you normally see, and there's a little bit of fat cap, so I need to trim it a little bit. So I've got my utility knife, and I trim off a little bit very carefully, and try to make sure, you don't cut yourself. And after removing the amount of fat that I want to remove, I dispose of it properly. Like I said, there it is. It looks really nice. I need to season it. And so what I used as a binder is the Baron Burton's W sauce. I put about a tablespoon, probably more like two teaspoons on there and rubbed it around on the meat. And then I flipped it over and poured it onto the fat cap. Like I said, this is acting as a binder. It gives it also a little bit more of an umami flavor to it when it cooks. Normally, when you season a picanha, you season it with like salt and pepper. This is the Zavala's beef rub. Like I said, it is a kosher salt, some black pepper, and a little bit of garlic. I seasoned all of the sides of it, even the sides of the picanha, to make sure everything was covered. And you don't be afraid of over seasoning, because this will be turned, so some of the seasoning might fall off. That's why I have the binder on there as well. While prepping the meat, I had the fire getting ready in the kettle. I had it set for indirect heat, all the heat on one side, and the picanha was on the other side, not on the heat. I had the probe for my Bluetooth thermometer there to keep track of the heat. While that was cooking, I started the prep work for the green beans. I sliced up 4 white mushrooms in about 1/4-inch slices. Then I got some bacon and cut that up into 1/4-inch slices. This is about 4 strips of bacon. You don't want too much of the fat, but you don't want not enough of the fat. You have to find that happy balance. And then I took a medium-sized white onion and sliced it up a little bit and added that to it. I did about 3 1/4-inch slices on that and then diced that up. Always be careful with your knife. Don't cut yourself. In my 12-inch all-clad, I added a little bit of oil, got it going to medium-high heat. I added the bacon and started rendering that down. And once I had a good sweat going, then I added the onion and let that get translucent. Then I added the mushrooms and let that cook around. A little bit of salt, about a teaspoon, and a little bit of pepper, some black pepper. I used the steam in the bag green beans and added those to the pan once everything was getting pretty close to being done. And I stirred the green beans around, making sure they get coated a little bit with the bacon fat, because that's going to be some of the flavor right there. And then I used this barbecue rub. This is the Yellowstone brand barbecue rub. I'm a big fan of the show. This is actually a really good seasoning. Stirred this around, and this was really, really good. It smelled great. And by this time, the picanha is done. I cooked the picanha to about 130 degrees, and then I put it directly over the coals, both sides, for about 30 seconds to a minute. It flared up a little bit with the fat cap, so I kind of pulled it early. You can see the marks where I pulled it off with the tongs, but I put it out there and it looks great. And then I sliced it up. real carefully. I cut about 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch slices. I cooked it like a tri-tip. A lot of times you see this done on like the skewers in the Brazilian steakhouses where they cut it already and then they put it on the skewers and cook it that way. But look at this plate. This was so good. This turned out the perfect medium rare to rare. It was juicy. It wasn't dry. It was just fantastic. Didn't quite melt in your mouth, but it's not supposed to. It's a sirloin. And then I got some green beans ready, and I wanted to give those a try. Okay, that picanha was fantastic. Now I'm going to try the green beans. Still crisp. You got the mushroom, the onion, the seasoning from that I put on there. Texas food, dude. Green beans, the Cowboy green beans. You need to put them on your plate. Y'all take care. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.